that's weird. That's just weird to me, especially since James is like clearly the better player. Our ladder goes like blank, blank, James, blank, 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 Fang. He's at the bottom of our top 7 ladder. And he's on winner's side right now because he was able to take the set versus Ori. Maybe I shouldn't have let James have the silent treatment on the commentary because it's like part of the tournament is dealing with pressure. And Ori had that in his pocket. Like he had it in his hand, he was putting it away, and he was calling it a day. And then James suggests that we don't play, you know, on the commentary. But now that James has 2 sets to work with versus a matchup that's probably going to be a lot easier for him, I'm not giving him the benefit this time. I mean, like, this is the grand final of our tournament for like 30+ people. This is the deal. If you can't put on the show under the pressure, then you don't get the win. Do you agree with me, Ryan?
I do.
Plus, it's not like James doesn't have the savvy to take this. He is very well versed in this matchup. This is a melee matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
And he does not respect Mike's playstyle at all.
Fang's Falco's pretty good.
Well, it's good and all, but I mean, like, if you don't respect your opponent's playstyle, you're still going to go in and do stuff against them that you probably shouldn't get away with. And they're going to pick up on it mentally, and it's going to frustrate them. It's going to make them second guess themselves. You know, it gets to you. Now, in Melee, this matchup is hard for Sheik because of the pressure Falco can lay down. But in the changes they made in 3.5, I felt it when I tried test playing Falco for James when he was trying to beef up his Falco or whatever. Falco's moves have some problems now. Like his down air's hitbox is a lot smaller, his shiner's a little bit slower.
I remember Fang saying something about it on Facebook, how they nerfed everything he likes about his bangs.
Yeah, I'm not going to fault him for that because I agree. And meanwhile, you know, the execution barrier is lower. It's harder for Falco to do his stuff. Grab armor is a thing. It's easier for Sheik to get shield grabs out of Falco's pressure. It's kind of dumb. So Mike has to pull something out right here. He's got 2 sets to work with, and I would be really proud of him if he pulled it off. But I don't know. I mean, like, the difference between our top 7 is just that big.
Who is the top 7? It's you, Caleb, James.
Myself, Caleb, James, then some combination of Jordan Banks. Hi, Jordan, if you're watching. Then Alex, Arthur, and Mike is at the bottom. We might not include Arthur because he doesn't really play Melee anymore, but I'm going to keep him in there because he's good. He's really good.
I'm still surprised Fang made it in the winner's bracket this far, especially because I faced him and I took him to game 3 and I'm terrible. So
well, he took out Ori. I mean, like, he deserves to be in winners if he took out Ori.
Fair enough.
I mean, like, to be honest, Ori is one of the big 3, one of the big threats at this tournament. I mean, he's gone now, but if you take a set off of him, it's like, you deserve it. You deserve to be on winner's side. And it's like, it's not like that win was given to you. You didn't get a bye. You didn't get someone you know inside and out. You didn't get your little brother, whose playstyle you know so well. You know what I mean?
That kind of happened to me. I faced Jordan, who has a lot of experience in the Lucario matchup because he plays against Ori essentially every day.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not one of those situations. These players never play each other. They're all really good. They deserve to win, but who deserves it more? Who's playing better?
That was a convincing JV3 by James.
James has a smile on his face. He knows that if Mike doesn't pick it up, like, soon, then this is his. I mean, like, Mike only has to win 1 set.
How do you feel about Roy Falco? No, Roy, whatever James is playing, because Roy has a Falco. Roy has
it sucks for Roy. I mean, like, it's easier for Marth to do the stuff because you get the punish. Marth and Roy get the same punishes on Sheik, but with Roy, you don't have to worry about your spacing. With Marth, you always have to worry about getting the tippers and stuff. With Roy, just do the forward smash, and it's good.
I was asking because Fang has a Roy.
No. He does that to troll. James going to town, Chinatown, with that ninja shit. What's that? got Cowboy Bebop music. Mel, you can't hear it, but there's Cowboy Bebop tank music playing right now. Oh, Hedgehog that. Bombi's stepping out for a second. Now I don't know this guy's name, but he was running the stream at our last event in Bombi's stead, so I trust him. The stream is in good hands, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, what's up? Get sniped by needles. I have no idea, dude. Like, every Wii looks the same. Like, with GameCubes, you could check someone's memory card to see. But with Wii's, unless your name is written on it, you just don't know sometimes. Like, I know Dylan's Wii has, like, a big monkey sticker on it or something. Someone's Wii has this ridiculous monkey with a crown sticker on it. And I'm like, yeah, I know who that is.
That's that part.
But like this Wii is like baby blue or something. I don't know whose it is, but they're like, oh, which one's the baby blue one? Or like with my GameCube, it's like, okay, my memory cards have that weird inspiration kanji I put on my controller on the memory card, so it's like, okay, I know which one is mine. Mike's done. Pack it up.
That was a very good edge guard.
Yeah, I don't need to commentate this because I know James is way, way, way up. He has such a huge advantage over Mike. But that's why I'm so upset that Ori lost to him, because it would have been a much more interesting finals to see Ori versus Fang. Yeah. But look at it this way. Once grands are done, I can start playing again.
I'm disappointed I didn't get to play on stream today.
I need you to read the chat for me. Who wants to see me play some matches on the stream? Because I imagine there's some people who are like, man, this guy's talking a lot of shit. I bet he sucks.
They would be wrong.
But well, also, I don't play to show off. I play because I love this game.
It's a fun game. It's
This is my favorite game. Too bad it's not an RPG. I mean, like, I'll be honest, one of the reasons I picked up RPGs as heavy as I did is because when I'm not playing Smash, I need something to occupy my time. And there's a lot of time where people don't want to play this game with me.
Okay, there's one person saying, please play, and there's another person saying, eh.
Okay, so that's 2 for me getting to play.
You're calling eh a yes?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I'll play him out.
He's not saying no. He's not saying go away, you ugly fiend.
Thanks, screwed up that Edgehog. He could have had that.
Magnet hands. Comparing damn it. That was such a sloppy edge guard. You missed it.
There's someone else saying money matches, and I do believe that Ori and James are doing a money match later today.
Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm glad they got their bracket done first, because now Ori's probably motivated. So, like, whatever Ori would have made, like getting first or second or third, he did take third place.
Yeah.
So whatever he made, and whatever he might have lost taking like second or third instead of first, he could probably win it back depending on how much James is willing to do.
James, he really wants to win the money match. He asked.
It's what he trained for. I know. I know better than anyone because he spent like the last 3 weeks at my house, like training.
Just for the money match?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
But it didn't really work out for him because I can't play Lucario, and I can't really play another character that emulates Lucario's playstyle.
Well, I think Lucario did, isn't that?
No. You know, I pick the characters I do because I like them, not because I think they're really, really good. Like, if I wanted to play the best character in Project M, I have Mewtwo, I have Sonic, and, well, not Sonic anymore, but...
Oh.
But I could warn Mewtwo, no problem. But Martha's my guy.
Is he still the best in 3.5? Do you think he's still the best?
I don't know. That's what the Event Hub's community tier list says so far. Maybe it's wrong because guys on Event Hubs are stupid. Like in Melee, they say that Captain Falcon is better than Peach. That's wrong. That is straight up wrong. About Captain Falcon in Melee.
Sheik is actually looking really good. Sheik took his Xanadu recently, and
what?
you're seeing it now.
Well, the thing about Sheik in Melee is that she's really good for taking out low tier characters because of her chain grab.
Yeah.
But at high levels, her bag of tricks is really, 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 really small. And they don't work very effectively against the other top tiers, assuming you're playing at a high level.
Bracket reset.
Yep, bracket reset. That was a clean 3-0. I imagine it's going to be another clean 3-0 unless Mike pulls something out of his ass. His gigantic ass. Yeah, we don't like Mike.
Falco's his best character. He doesn't have anything to fall back
guys. No matter what happens, if Mike tells you that Falco's not his main and Link is his main, he's lying.
He keeps telling me I'm done with this character.
He's trolling you. I'm telling you right here. So if you get caught by it, you have no excuse. And by the way, for anyone who's afraid of Fang, like because of his attitude on the forums, whoa, Game & Watch just got a 9 on another TV. Anyway.
He switched to Link.
What the fuck? What the fuck is he thinking? Shut up! Shut up, Pete!
What did he say?
You're sleeping outside tonight.
What did he say?
He said, why not? Link's his main. I hate you guys. Well, in Mike's defense, Falco clearly was not working.
Yeah,
so,
he had to try something.
So, like, even if this is not his main, angry eyebrows, you know, he's trying something different. Maybe James doesn't know how to play with... Maybe James doesn't know how to deal with this keep away very well. Or another thing is, Sheik plays against Space Animals more or less the same because she gets a knockdown off of her throw, whereas before she relied on free follow-ups off her down throw, off the down throw. She doesn't have that in this version, so...
I'm not familiar with Spacey Sheik, just because even though I have secondary Sheik, I always prefer Lucario Spacey, but
if Sheik wants to win against Space Animals, she gets a down throw that puts them on the floor. They get knocked down, they're forced into a tech chase situation, and if the Sheik keeps guessing right, the Space Animal can theoretically never escape it. But with Link, since he's not a fast faller, he doesn't have to worry about that.
Are people still calling Lucas a Spacey?
I haven't seen anything of Lucas ever since 3.5. I know that he's significantly weakened because his tether recovery is not as good. It's like, he was one of those characters, he was a stage control character, and once you get knocked off the stage, you should be done. It's like, okay, your strength is staying on the stage and you got knocked off. What's the problem? But with Lucas, he would get knocked off the stage and he would just get back for free because he had a tether recovery and it was stupid. Like, he was as powerful as a Space Animal on stage, but then off stage he was as good as recovery as anybody because his tether recovery was too much. James doing that soft chain grab shit. James missing a punch.
I feel like he's doing better than he was with Falco, but he's
he was. He was. He's probably suffering from, like, transition shock. It's like, oh, I was just playing this character. Now I have to switch to this character.
They're very different characters.
While James, his mindset's the same. He's playing the same character. He does the same stuff versus pretty much every character, and it all works the same. But, yeah, Mike has a better game plan because he's playing more simple. Like, with Falco, you don't really get too far off of playing simple.
Vandal.
With Link, it doesn't get a whole lot more simple. It should be dead. Yep.
Yep. That DI mix-up that Sheik has with the back throw and the down throw.
To be fair, though, he's got his back to the edge. What do you think he's going to throw him? DI off the stage. And if you DI for the down throw, then you have to go all the way across the stage and hit the boundary before you die. As opposed to, we're already on the left side, we're at the edge. Yeah, that's it. Mike, don't go back to Falco, you dick. Okay. That's my thing. When I want someone to do something and they disobey it, you dick.
That'll do.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mike saying that Link has a chain grab on everyone because his hook shot is a chain.
Oh my gosh.
No, he doesn't. He has a chain grab on some characters, but even so, it's really hard to do. The timing on it is extremely strict. And chain grabs are only good if a character can get stuck in it to like 60 or 70%. That's not the case in this matchup. He needs to do the down throw into like guaranteed follow-ups like this up tilt he's doing right here. That, or if James gets away, forced into a tech chase situation, he needs to read the tech and then follow up with a hook shot. And I sort of feel, maybe it's just me being more well versed in melee, I feel like Link's hook shot is better for getting grabs in melee, especially in the tech chase, because his dash grab is better than his jump cancel grab. And there's not very many characters where that's the case. So it's kind of disappointing to see that they would take out like a dash grab as opposed to just giving him a better jump cancel grab.
Could you explain jump cancel grabbing to me?
Jump cancel grabbing is where, okay, characters have two grab animations, when they're standing and when they're dashing. Most characters' standing grab animation is faster. It's just better, it's faster, it has a bigger hitbox, less like, it's just better in like all regards. When you're dashing, you do the other one, which is usually bad. But when you jump, like you can cancel your dash by doing a jump. And right before your character leaves the ground, they go into this crouching they go into this crouching position where they can suddenly do all their normal standing options.
Wow.
So it allows you to do your standing grab out of a dash. And in order to do that, you need to jump right before you grab.
Is that how you do the quick draw grab with Ike?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Actually. Because the only way you can get out of the quick draw is either by doing the B cancel like the slash, or by jumping out of it.
Alright, that makes sense.
So the more you know. That's also how characters can. Oh, that's also how characters can do like up smash out of shield, because jumping out of your shield, you go into that same crouching animation, allows you to do all your same standing options.
That explains why it wasn't working.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot about this game.
I gathered.
James finally letting that stock go. Sees he still has a lead. Like one solid punish is going to do it, and Mike's down 2-0 if he loses this game.
Don't need a miracle to that.
He went for the tech chase right there, but he did a little too late. He reacted a little too slow after he saw that James went to the right. Now he's trying other stuff that he's not well versed in. He's trying the jump hook shot. Do
you feel like there's anything Fang can do at this point?
He just needs to get his punishes, and he needs to stop missing follow-ups. Like, that's all I can say.
That bomb saving it?
Bomb canceling. Bomb canceling is so real. Oh my god. Bomb canceling is not a myth.
Miss punish.
But I mean, like, there's a lot of things that Link can do in Project M that I've told him to practice if he's going to play Link, but he hasn't. Like, what you should do with Link is you should pull out a bomb, short hop, drop it on the floor so it doesn't explode, and then suddenly they can't approach you on the ground because the bomb's there. You throw your boomerang up so they can't jump at you, and then you pull out your arrow so that they can't camp you, wait for the bomb to explode. Then once they get inside that, you can do retreating hook shots in the air, and if they get caught by that, it's enough hit-stun and knockback to follow up with an air attack, and it's just brutal to deal with if you do it properly, but he's not doing that. He's like trying to go in on his shield, like mid-screen sort of stuff, and that's not what Link is good for. Like, every time he pulls out a bomb, he's just throwing it. He's not putting it on the ground. He's not giving James something to think about while he gets in. Here we go. That's what I was talking about. Too bad it's a guess.
All right, I'm going to switch to Ori on commentary.
Hi, Ori. I know Ori's not happy. Ori's very unhappy right now. But you got one more chance. You still have your money match.
This is true. I know the mistakes I made in my match, and I know I
now
did a lot. Yeah, it's always after the match. You're just like,
You're like, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot.
Oh, come on, Vic. But I think like one of the biggest mistakes is I was getting baited into going in when I shouldn't have. He was.
You mean like when you were fighting Bombi at the face-off?
Yeah. No,
I told you he's subject to baits, and you didn't just sit back.
But Bombi's a really smart player, and he's been getting like a ton of good practice. Like through online, he's actually been playing.
Bombi is life hacking. Fang with the lead. I'm happy to see this. This is the first lead he's had the entire set, and he's probably going to lose it right here.
Oh. Bombi did destroy me though, like just to finish up with it.
Now he went up 2-0 versus you, and then you almost brought it back. So he didn't destroy you. It's just that
I was just really
You had
stubborn.
the-
like,
you had the game plan in your head. You had it in your pocket, and then you dropped it. You stopped doing what was working.
it's not just the down tilt. James was playing very smart. He was conditioning the match to where he wanted me to do what he wanted. So like, instead of him approaching me, he was trying to get me to approach him, making it to where he was manipulating the match in his favor.
Dude, Ori, about playing smart, he gets so much practice versus me, so he's about as smart as they come.
Yeah, like,
Dude, and like, if you spent a couple of days playing with me, like, just stay the night at my house tonight. I'll house you.
I'm driving others back to the valley.
Damn
Otherwise,
it.
I take advantage of that because
Okay, one of these weekends, just spend the night at my house, and you'll play some matches versus me, and you'll learn some meta stuff, all right?
No.
All right. Because I feel like that's the only thing you're missing. You had a clear matchup advantage. James was going into that completely blind. He has no idea how to fight your character.
True.
And he was living off of just, like, raw fundamentals, like, stuff that works no matter what the matchup is.
Agreed.
And I feel like that's the only thing you're missing in this game because you don't, like, specialize in it.
Yeah, I agree. I get as much practice as I can out in Wasilla with the rest of the Wasilla crew, and they're great. Like they've been improving more than
Jordan is really good practice. It's over. James clean 6-0ing it. He wins. He takes first place. I'm not surprised at all. Damn it. Can we do the money match? Oh, this gay victory music. I don't like it. Whoever's we this is, you need to change
it's
your victory
crybaby music. It's perfect for the loser as opposed to the winner.
No. You don't empathize for the loser on the victory screen, okay?
No,